I made the mistake going to Costco, and I buy, we buy our meats there. I do chicken wings, I do all kinds of different parts of the chicken, and I also get ground meat. And the ground meat does not come in individual packages, it comes in one big package. I made the mistake of not separating it once we got home. So I had this big slab of meat and trying to figure out what to do with it. So I am doing it this two ways. I am making a mini meatloaf with one half, and then the other half I'm going to do a meat sauce. The other, we used up part of it already, so this is just the remainder. This is going to happen. It's a ton. It's like 5 pounds of meat, 6 pounds. It's a lot. It's a lot of meat. So I'm incorporating all kinds of vegetables into this. I used red peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers. I cut up a white onion or yellow onion, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. This is the meat all mixed together. I put an egg in there as well. I'm going to add a little Worcestershire sauce, and I'm going to add in also too coconut amino acids. So it has a soy taste. It has a little bit of flavor. This one is a garlic. It's a marinade, and it doesn't have soy. I have a little bit of aside from gluten, I have a little bit of a soy insensitivity. So I just sprinkle in a couple. I eyeball everything. A couple of tablespoons, and I'm just going to mix it all together. Part of this, I'm going to put in the pan. I already have olive oil going. I used about a tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm going to put half this mixture into the pan. I have tomato sauce. I have diced tomatoes to make like a sauce, and then the other half I'm going to use the meatloaf. To incorporate more vegetables, I'm going to add in a packet of, I have a cauliflower pilaf as well. So to bulk it up, not just the meat, because the meat's gonna cook down. So this just adds a little bit more texture to it, and it adds more vegetables. I'm gonna also add some veggie bouillon with a little bit of water to give it add more flavor to it. This brand, it's a garden veggie. It's a low sodium, and they're bouillon cubes. It's a little cheaper to buy the box of the bouillon cubes and then add water to it versus buying ready-made broth. So definitely adds a little flavor to it. Do you guys prep on Sundays as well? Do some meal prepping? It helps. It helps when you have stuff ready for the week, so when your weeks are crazy and busy, that you can just grab and go, having your proteins on hand so that you're not going through the drive-through, giving healthier meals, making healthier meals for you and your family. My family did like the my family's not big on vegetables, I'm gonna not be honest. But I made this cauliflower, I added it to meat sauce before, and they liked it just fine. Oh, good job, I just spilled. When adding like the tomatoes, typically I do crushed tomatoes. We don't have any. So the idea is use what you have up in the house so you're not having to buy a million things. We shop at Costco and we buy things in bulk. This is the diced tomatoes I'm gonna add. There is no added sugar. So you have to be careful. A lot of times added sugar to all of our foods. You'd be surprised on how quickly that adds up. So I'm adding the diced tomatoes to the mix, and then I'm gonna add, I bought this sauce. It's a buttery marinara because I don't have the crushed tomatoes on hand. Gotta open this. Come on, Beachbody, let's go. Hold on. I had to get the husband to open it up. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these jars are like, I don't know, they're hard to do. So I'm adding the marinara to my sauce. I'll show you what it looks like in just a second. And I'll let it simmer for probably, I don't know, about half an hour. And let it sit on the stove. Let it cook up. The flavors get in there. The longer you cook it. It's good. Letting that simmer for, like I said, a half an hour to an hour, give or take. It looks really good, actually. It's very hearty, meaty. Annoying to keep the camera around. I have the rest of my mixture here. This is what for the meatloaf. I'm going to add a little bit of this Becham's Japanese barbecue sauce. It does have some added sugar to it, but it is so good. It is so flavorful. So I'm making it into like a Asian style. It just adds more flavor. I don't like using my hands, but I am. And I'm gonna put this together. I'm gonna put it in the air fryer. Yummy. In my hands. Ew. Tactile is defensive. Use a spoon. So I'm just gonna mold it, and I'm gonna put it in the air fryer for. I'm gonna do it for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna check in on it. It cooks quickly because it's like it's at 400 degrees. I can change the temperature, but I might do that. I'm molding it into a meatloaf shape. Hold on a second. Yeah. Let me sleeping. I'm putting I have my meatloaf in. Boop, boop, boop. It's gonna cook. It was lovely. I love my Insta. So I'm gonna put on air fry. I'm having it on 7 minutes. Let's do 10. It's on 400. I'm gonna actually decrease the temperature to 375 so it doesn't like burn the top. And here we go. Maybe. We'll check back in a few. Finished products. Got a piece out, making my mom something to eat. It's very good. It's steamy and smells delicious. Air fryer meatloaf.